Example 3.12. Two materials X and Y are magnetized whose intensity of magnetization are 500 ampere per meter and 2000 ampere per meter respectively. If the magnetizing field is 1000 ampere per meter, then which one among these materials can be easily magnetized? Now two materials are given and their intensity of magnetization is given. So for material X, the intensity of magnetization is 500 ampere per meter. And for material Y, the intensity of magnetization is 2000 ampere per meter. And another thing what is given is the magnetizing field. The magnetizing field is 1000 ampere per meter. It is same for both A and B materials. Now you have to find which one is easily magnetized. To find it out which one is easily magnetized, we have to find out the susceptibility of the material. Okay, the one which is having the greater susceptibility will be easily magnetized. So first we will find it out, the susceptibility of the material X. Okay, so chi m of X is equal to, it is the ratio of intensity of magnetization of X divided by the magnetizing field. Okay, so what is m of X? That is 500. Pi magnetizing field is what? 1000. So it is 5 by 10. It is what? 0.5. Now we can find it out, the susceptibility of the material Y. So that is intensity of magnetization of material Y by magnetizing field. So this is how much? 2000 divided by 1000. So what is the value? It is 2. So comparing these two, the susceptibility of the material Y is what? Greater. So the material which is having greater susceptibility will be easily magnetized. So here Y will be easily magnetized than that of X. Exercise 3.6. A short bar magnet has a magnetic moment of 0.5 Joule per Tesla. Calculate magnitude and direction of the magnetic field produced by the bar magnet, which is kept at a distance of 0.1 meter from the center of the bar magnet along axial line of the bar magnet to bisector of the bar magnet. Note what is given here is the magnetic moment of the bar magnet is given. So Pm is equal to 0.5 Joule per Tesla. Calculate the magnitude of direction of magnetic field of the bar magnet. So you have to find out the value of BH. Okay. The distance is given. The distance is given is what? 0.1 meter from the center of the bar magnet. Now you have to find it out, the magnitude of direction of the magnetic field of axial line of the bar magnet. That is, the bar magnet is along the axial line. Okay. So where the point P lies on the axial line of the bar magnet. Okay. So for axial line, so first we can find out B vector axial is equal to mu 0 by 4 pi 2 Pm by r cube into what? I vector. Now we can find out the magnitude of B vector. So B vector axial is equal to, we can substitute the values here, 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 by 4 pi into 2 Pm. So 2 into 0.5 divided by 0.1 the whole cube. So this is 4 pi and 4 pi will get cancelled. 10 raised to minus 7 into 2 into 0.5 divided by, here the value is 0.1, the whole cube is 0.001. So it is 10 raised to minus 7 into 1 by 10 raised to minus 3. So this is nothing but 10 raised to minus 4. So B vector axial is equal to 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla, and the direction here is what? I vector, along the direction of I. Okay. Now the second part is, you have to find it out, the magnetic field in the normal bisector of the bar magnet. Okay. The point lies on the normal bisector. So you have to find it out, the magnetic field here. So it is B equatorial. So the B, for B equatorial, the formula is minus mu 0 by 4 pi Pm by r cube into I vector. So finding the modulus value is equal to minus mu 0 is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 divided by 4 pi into PM value is 0.5 divided by 0.1 the whole cube. So here again cancelling each other. So we'll be getting 10 raised to minus 7 into 0.5 divided by here 0.001. So this is 10 raised to minus 7 into 0.5 divided by 10 raised to minus 3. So this is nothing but minus 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 4. So when you are writing in vector form, so the direction is along the negative x-axis. Okay, so it is minus indicates it is along the negative x-axis.